What is going on, guys? Drove down to a new canal on the hunt for a new species. Now, I've been told, I believe there are redhead cichlids in here, so that's going to be the main target for today. Hopefully get one of those. If not, at least hopefully we get some fish. So going with this little 1/16 ounce jig head with a little skirt tube tail thingy. It's going to be on the Sancor Legend Lead Panfish, 1000 size Diola Gallus with some 4-pound fluorocarbon. So really I'm going to start fishing this bridge here behind me, and then we'll probably just walk up and down the bank, hoping to get some of those redhead cichlids that I could add to my life list. So let's give it a shot and hope the fish cooperate. Alrighty, let's start fishing right around these little pilings here on the bridge. There should be a fish hanging out there, whether it's a redhead cichlid or something else. So nice little sink, couple short jigs, and a fish should engulf this thing. Oh, there we go, fish on. Little guy, that's for sure, but what is it? Hope it's not a Mayan. Hope it's one of those redheads. Oh yes, it is. It is a redhead. Let's get this guy in here. First fish of the day, and I got my target species. All right, that did not take long. Been here maybe 5 minutes. Oop, this guy's a slippery little guy. But our first redhead cichlid. I can't believe it was this fast, but I'm glad I got one of these. Nice fish, new one for my life list. We'll let it go, and we'll keep fishing. All right, so that was awesome, super fast. Little 1/16 ounce jig head with a little skirt tail tubey thingy produced. So I can drive home now, but no. Drove about an hour up here, so I'm glad it was a worthwhile trip. Let's fish a little bit more. Let's get a couple more of those, and maybe some other species as well. All right, so let's work these little pilings here by the bridge a little bit more. Let's hope for another one. Oh, fish on. Oh, whoa. This is a nicer one. Don't want to get broken off on this piling here. That thing took off and it's still taking off. This is going to be a nice fish. If I could get him in. Oh man, look at that real purr. What is that? Oh, it's another redhead. This is a bigger one. This thing can pull. Let me get a little closer here. Man. So mine cichlids can fight, but this guy, I think this guy might be able to fight a little bit better. That's a nice one. Look at the colors on this one. Let me get him on in here. Beautiful fish. Oh man, so literally 2 casts after that first one, we got another one. This one's a little bit bigger, and man, can this guy pull. So right now, mine cichlids, they were the hardest pulling fish I've ever caught pound for pound. I got to catch a few more of these, but I think these guys might have those beat. This is a beautiful redhead cichlid. Alrighty, same spot again. Actually, that's a little bit further. We'll try to get a third one of these guys, because so far, action has been good. They are a bunch of fun to fight and got some beautiful colors on them. All right, so after that banger of a start, got those 2 fish back to back within like the first 10 minutes of being here. I've had really nothing else on this entire little stretch of bridge. So I think it's time to start walking the bank. And unfortunately, man, that was a loud motorcycle. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem there's too much structure along the bridge. There's no real features I could fish at. So I'll make one more cast here, and then we'll start walking the bank. cool there. Let's get this guy on up here. Definitely not as big. Maybe he is. A lot of red in the water. Probably another redhead. Or yeah, spinning in circles. And there it is. Alrighty, fish number 3. It is another beautiful redhead cichlid. First time catching these guys today, but I am impressed. They've got nice colors on them. Maybe the second nicest looking cichlid I've caught so far in Florida, behind the Salvini. But nice colors, love these little guys. These guys made the trip up here worth it. Yeah, so once you get away from the bridges, there's no features of this canal at all. Now, if the water level was higher, if you look at the shoreline here, a lot more rocks, which I think would make for some better fishing. But as far as I can tell, and as far as I can feel with the jighead, it's mostly just a flat, sandy bottom, no vegetation, no real big rocky features. So I don't know where these fish are holding, because there's just nothing around here that would indicate that they're in here. Fish on, right at my feet here. Feels like a decent one again. I think it's another redhead. This is why it's really important, these little guys in light tackle, let them tire themselves out, let the rod and the reel do all the work. And then once they're nice and tired, that's a small guy, we will pull them on up here. All right, another beautiful little redhead. This one I think is the smallest one of the day. Nicer colors on the body though, like it's got some like dark purple, dark blue bands. But beautiful fish, number 4 for the day. We'll let it go and let's keep going. Let's try to get one more here. Oop, fish on. Once again, right at my feet. We got a little bit of a deeper drop off here. Is this a Mayan? This might be my first, yeah, it looks like a Mayan. First Mayan of the day, definitely not what we are after. All right, I did not drive an hour and 15 minutes to catch the same fish that I could catch literally in my own backyard. So not what we're going after. We'll let it go and let's get one more redhead before I gotta head back. Yeah, so as I worked my way down this canal, I'm probably, I don't know, 1/5 of a mile or so from that bridge where I started at. The water got deeper and even close to shore, like literally straight down here, it's a solid 2-3 feet. So there's a nice little cliff, rock wall type thing here. And that's where I've been able to pick up these last couple fish. Fish on. Let's land this guy. He's pulling well too. They all have today. Is it a Mayan or a redhead or something else? Didn't get a glimpse of it. Oh, there's some red. Oh no, he's got me under here. There we go, got him out. What is that though? The redheads look a lot like Mayans underwater. What? Ah, it's a Mayan. Not what I wanted. All right, second Mayan of the day. I was hoping for a redhead. Looked like a redhead underwater, but wasn't meant to be. So we'll let this one go, and I think that is gonna be it for the day. All right, so that's gonna do it. I believe I got 4 redheads and 2 Mayans, if I'm not mistaken. So I am very happy. Came up here just specifically for those redheads. If I would have got 1, I would have been happy. To get 4, was real nice, especially some of those larger ones. That second one I got pulled really well. I'm really impressed with how those guys fight. I'd say it's comparable to Mayan cichlids. So I think Mayans and these redheads are the top two best fighting fish pound for pound that I've ever caught. So this little jighead produced really well. In case you're wondering, no, I did not match my shorts to this thing. It just kind of happened that way. And this Legend Elite Panfish, perfect for jigging these 1/16 ounce little jigheads. It was a little bit too stiff for like my 1/64 ounce I tried earlier, actually last week, but this was a perfect little combination rod for rod and reel for this specific purpose here. This is a fairly featureless canal. Once you get away from the bridges, not much going on, no weed lines, no lily pads, so it was kind of hard to figure out where the fish were going to be hanging out today because there was no real structure to hold them in one spot. Once I walked down a little bit further, I found this little drop off here. I was able to pick up, I think, my last 3 fish off of this thing, so that was pretty productive. But yeah, hope you guys liked it. Got a new one for the lifelist, so I am going home happy.